So I figured I'd just sort of introduce, this is .hack G.U Last Recode. So this is the remake to the very old .hack game from PlayStation 2 that never made it to European countries, which would be EU, UK, AU and NZ. Luckily enough, I'm one of those countries. I'm New Zealand, and we never got this game, which is actually kind of sad. Although I have managed to play this game before, I am grateful that I can actually access it this way, properly, legitimately, and support CyberConnect 2 and Namco Bandai. Oh, sorry, Bandai. Let's correct that. So in this introductory menu, we now have all the games included, which is quite good. So the first game is .hack G.U Volume 1 Rebirth, Reminiscence, Volume 2, and Volume 3 Redemption. And the new part to .hack G.U is the Last Recode part, which is Volume 4 Reconnection. So on Volume 4, this is sort of the closing of the tale. Just to sort of clean it up a little bit more, especially for all those people who have not managed to read either the books or the manga related to G.U. There is quite a lot of material that you can get for the G.U series. So in the G.U series you can also get a hold of the anime, which is Roots, G.U Trilogy, which is sort of the final ending in anime format. Obviously, as I mentioned before, the books and the manga. But a lot of the other bits that people have no idea of is this fantastic thing here called the Terminal Disc. Terminal Disc is sort of like a precursor to the .hack G.U series. It sort of covers the back end of the original series of .hack, which is a bit of AI Buster, a bit of Sign, going full on into Mutation, Outbreak, and so on. Well, I remember what they were called off the top of my head. just grab them from next door to me. Alright, yeah, so .hack, infection, mutation, outbreak, quarantine. That also covers a bit of the backstory on Limality as well, but these are just sort of small parts that are covered in sort of bit series. The story sort of comes from the perspective of a former employee who names Jun Bonjoya, and he pretty much is telling everybody that he has dealt with what files he's come across and what kind of stable that network is at the moment. The other bonus that you're getting in with the .hack G.U Last Recode series is parody mode. That I will not go into, purely because I want to go through the game series first. So my initial perception on this, love it. So, let's go into the options. Okay, so in options we can adjust your general gameplay. So vibration, yeah, leave it on. Camera type, so camera type A, B, yeah. We'll leave that the same. Yeah, we'll leave that. I can adjust display. Oh, I don't think I need to. Sound. Nothing changes. Language. So in this one we can set the original Japanese, English. For me, I'm going to set English because last time I played it in Japanese and it confused the shit out of me. Enjoy. One thing I forgot to mention, there is a mode in here called cheat mode. Yeah. Let's just go at it properly. Let's play normal.
Wow, this is cool.
Hey. Hey, you. You, the adept rogue. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. So, I take it this is your first time playing this game.
Yeah, I just finished installing it to my PC.
Well, if you wish, we will be honored to show you around.
Huh?
I am sure you would like to become well acquainted as soon as possible.
Just say yes and come along with us. I promise you won't regret it.
All right, it is decided then. Here, I'll hand you my member address.
So from this initial impression, the graphics have definitely improved. It's not so dark and muddy that the PS2 era suffered. Like definitely PS2 graphics, which is great. I love it. You know, the emphasis on how fluid just that movement in the body of Hasao and its breathing, just moving those shoulders up and down. A very old technique, but still very, very entertaining. Like visually, just impressive. So yeah, I'll give it a big thumbs up. Love the intro. So let's continue on. Anybody that remembers Roots will remember this little intro. It's a bit odd also pressing X instead of circle, but hey, it doesn't wear out the circle button.
Member addresses are short email addresses that you can only use in the world. Short mail allows you to instantly send and receive messages from any player online in the world.
You can only invite people that you have member addresses for to join into your party.
All right, so let's open the menu.
So camera movement hasn't changed, which is quite good.
This is a list of all the people who have a member address.
Okay, let's have some fun.
I am honored to lend you my sword.
Okay, great. Now your party is complete. Remember, you can only invite people logged into the world.
Enough with the formalities. Should we go on to your first adventure?
I'm loving this animation. So just slow movement, slow, fast movement, which makes them look really odd, and then you sprint. It's like almost one step missing. Let's talk to someone. Alright. You can talk to NPCs, which is always funny. But always handy for people that have never experienced a GU game. So this is first person mode. Makes experiencing the world so much different. So back when these games first came out, Sony made a headset, a projector headset, that reminded us very similar to what was in the .hack series. And it's a shame that you can't just put in VR mode on PSVR and just play, because this game would just be next level in VR mode. But still love it that they kept first person mode in. You've also got the Chaos Gates, or the portals. He's allowed you to go to different worlds. So let's get out of first person, go back to original. Let's talk to Wing. I always talk to everybody, just because you never know what conversation's going to start up next. Oops. Alright, just gonna pause here for a moment, guys. Radio, I'm back. Right, so let's get this party started.
This is a transporter called the Chaos Gate. Players can use this to travel from the root town to other locations. Choose Warp menu. In the world, all locations except for root towns, fields, and dungeons are called areas.
You can warp to these areas by combining 3 words at the Chaos Gate.
These words determine the type of area, monster strength, and so on. Alright, let's try out the word selection. Choose area word from the menu.
So from here you can go to your nearest town, which we're currently in one. Bookmark, so anything that's saved, which is quite good. Area word, which is what they want us to go to. A random world. And any place that we have been. So let's follow what they've said.
This is where you input the words. The thing at the top is the word plate. You combine the 3 words in here to create the area you want to go. The gyro at the left of the screen shows your current stock of words. You can get more words by getting information from other players, emails, and forums. Okay, why don't you give it a try? Let's start with the first word. Choose courageous from your stock. Okay, now you can go to your first area.
So this is just showing you its general stats of that area. So the elements that are mainly in use in here is water and I think that's more earth if anything. Medium for trying to find treasure, just level 1 basics. It's basic level 1 area, so it's not too complicated. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah,
Let's
I
go.
almost forgot. See the mark left of the area word?
Stands for alpha.
That's a server symbol. It indicates the server you're currently in. Right now, it's showing triangle for Delta.
Oh. Buggered that one up. It's been a while since I've played through this one. Or the original. Currently playing through .hack Link on my PSP, which I managed to acquire from Japan at a nice price for the collector's edition. So, glad I got that. So, a lot of it I'm just sort of going ear by ear and just hoping the heck that I'm understanding it correctly. And hey, we're playing .hack. We all struggle to understand it sometimes.
So, as you can see, we are all in the Delta server.
If it's a different server, you'll go to another area even with the same area word. Pay attention to the server symbol when invited to an area by a friend.
If you want to know more, just check out some of the forums. Alright, then we're off to Delta Courageous Engaging Daydream.
Should we do it? Should we? Alright.
So, we've all been transported to a field.
Open your map to take a look at the layout.
Well, they've definitely improved the draw distance. It's a lot further back now. Not so cloudy. Oh, bit of lens flare. Wonderful. If they made this as an MMO, I would play this.
This is the area map. Use this screen to check current position, mission info, and any other information you may need.
Rightio. Nothing too complicated. Let's just go.
This is our mission. Missions are basically, well, I guess they're sort of like our objective for the area. It looks like this is a collection mission.
We must collect 3 symbol fragments and make our way to the Beast Temple.
The symbol fragments are in treasure chests found on the altars. The altars are protected by monsters, so the only options are to open the treasure without being seen. Or defeat the monsters first, then open the treasure.
These are the altar icons. I suggest we first head to each of these icons and open the treasure chests.
Now, this is the icon for the Beast Temple, which is our final destination.
Okay, now that we've confirmed what our mission is, let's be on our way.
Wait up, Asta. You forgot one more thing. Okay, this time let's really get going.
Right, so as you move through, your team follows you. That's cool. Make the grass move. But I digress. Let's continue on through.
Nice! We found an altar already.
My sword fears nothing!
Once the battle begins, the battle area spreads out like this. The battle area is surrounded by the battle fence, so it's virtually impossible for anyone to escape.
The only way to escape from a battle is with an item called a smoke screen. But
Asta and I don't have one right now, so we'll have to fight it out. Hey, you're not too bad.
not so difficult. exciting like that.
That was nothing.
So that's about the only thing I don't like about this game, is just the combat doesn't quite feel right. I love the stop, start, break, continuous play of the original .hack series. Is it felt right, it felt great for the game. Although this does fit the style of gameplay that they're aiming at here, I still feel the original was a lot better. Well, the original series, not the original GU, because this is effectively the same kind of mechanism here. Wow. Okay. So I will get PK'd by people at level 10. Yay. Let's search that treasure. So... some treasure chests can be booby-trapped.
All right, we found another altar. I'll teach you about using skills to attack. Slow! The regular and combo attacks are just simply normal attacks. Skills enable you to do much more damage to your enemies. Okay, what you see here is the skill trigger menu. Do you see the 4 panels? You can press the button that corresponds to each panel to execute the different arts.
Now try it out by using the arts. Gale Blade.
Alright, perfect.
And that's where I still prefer the original menu. Nice, fluid, but I like the small breaking gameplay. That's just me. A bit more traditional.
The skill trigger is not just a shortcut.
It can also be used to stop enemy attacks, or it can be used to interrupt.
Aren't you forgetting something important, EO10? There is an even more important use for the skill trigger.
Of course I haven't forgotten. You're talking about Rengeki, right? There you go.
Very well. Shall we let him play as he wishes?
That's a good idea. All right, Haseo, it's all up to you now.
We never lose!
Rightio. Bring on level 2. So, a little bit clunky, but still works. The old menu had data drain in it. And that was a lot of fun. The only thing I don't like is a surprise attack.
You're way slow. Well, that's that.
Level 2.
Yeah, awesome job. All right, let's finish off by heading for the Beast Temple.
Okay, now use the map to check your position, just like we taught you.
Of course I know where I'm going. You also have the map in the top left corner. So long-term hackers would remember a hidden, forbidden, holy ground. Nice introductory server. Just the visuals in this game. It's amazing.
This is a statue of Folset, the god of law. We just call it the Beast statue. But I think in the game's story, it's supposed to be an important god or something. You see that treasure box? That's the offering to the Beast statue. There's a rare item inside of that you can only get in this area.
Go ahead and open it, Haseo.
You sure?
Go ahead, you're still a noob. You need all the help you can get.
I love the animation of these characters. The random pop-up things they say. And that detail to something that's not even really used is amazing. CyberConnect 2 outdid themselves.
Thanks. What the?
The items in the treasure chest are your rewards.
Yes, and our reward is you.
I love taking out these pathetic noobs. It's really quite fun. Face it, an idiot like you isn't qualified to play this game.
Hey, hold on. I thought you said I could kill this one. Don't you remember? After all, this is my reward! Nice try, dear.
How pathetic.
Well, what do you expect from a noob who's just logged in for the first time?
Ugh, come on, say something already.
Hello?
I swear, just pretend to be their friend, and they fall all over themselves to let you PK them. Hey, you're still around, aren't you, kid? Huh? What the?
Welcome to the world.
Please help me!
What an idiot. Ha!
Death!
It's a sale! The PKK!
What?
I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be that strong. I guess this means that the rumor about you killing 100 PKers wasn't a lie after all. Hey, come on, don't look at me like that. Here, let me apologize. So just take it easy, calm down, and die!
Do you know Tri-Edge?
What did you say?
He's a legendary PK shrouded in blue fire. They say players that get killed by him never come back to the game.
Huh? Oh, come on now. Don't tell me you actually believe that crap. Those old forum fairy tales. So, you think you can go up against me, the Great Bordeaux, and just walk away like nothing happened?
Yeah, I think I can.
Still gives me chills, that tone.
So it's you. You, the character that stinks of death. The terror of death. You're the PKK, Haseo. Players who kill other players are disgraceful. And I agree it's terrible how PKs can just strut around the world so easily these days. But is it right that you PKKs have chosen to use brute force to stop them?
I don't have time for this. Not now.
You have no authority, and it earns you nothing. So why? I am the leader of Moon Tree's Unit 2. My friends call me Sakaki, and I'm afraid I cannot overlook your actions.
Did you say Moon Tree? What's that? The name of a guild? Sorry, Sakaki, but I've already got enough friends. Thanks.
Do you always interrupt people like that? You know, Sakaki wasn't finished talking to you yet.
Shino.
Atuli, do you know this person?
No?
Atuli.
It's not unusual to meet players with similar characters in an online game like this. Just a case of mistaken identity.
Hey, you. Why don't you just... Huh? A text message. Delta Hidden Forbidden Waterfall. Waiting at Arcade Keln. But who sent it? Ovan!
Just hold on a moment. Why don't you stop acting like a complete fool? Remember what you PKKs are trying to do. If you succeed, you'll be no different from the PKs themselves.
Ovan!
It's been a long time, Haseo. Or maybe I should call you the Terror of Death. You've gotten quite strong, a lot stronger than you were back then.
Well, I was forced to become stronger, thanks to you. You, where have you been?
Haseo, always the reliable one. I knew I could count on you.
When the Twilight Brigade broke up, why didn't you come then? What have you been doing the last 6 months?
I was busy. It was such a small seed. I needed to find out what was growing inside. And there was only one way to find out. That's why I decided to raise it.
You raised it? What are you talking about, Ovan?
I'm speaking figuratively.
When you suddenly disappeared, we all just... Why did you disappear like that? After that, Shino...
Haseo, do you want to know about Tri-Edge?
Wait, you know Tri-Edge?
6 months now, and Shino hasn't come back to the world since Tri-Edge killed her. Meanwhile, the real-life Shino is lying in a coma, and no one seems to know the reason why. Tri-Edge, he is not a normal PK.
So you knew about Shino?
Yes, but that's all that I know. But if you were able to find Tri-Edge, you might learn something about Shino's coma. You may also learn more about what really happened that day. And if you were somehow able to defeat Tri-Edge,
then maybe Shino would come out of the coma.
If my information is correct, he will be back today, at the scene of the crime.
The scene of the crime? You mean...
Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. The place where Shino was killed.
The Hulgran's Cathedral. Yes, finally! I'll get my chance! I swear I'll bring Shino back. I'll do it, Ovan!
Yes. You and I. We're the only ones who could possibly bring her back.
We're the only ones. Ovan?
I'll meet you at the Holy Ground. There are some things I must do. He will be back today, at the scene of the crime.
Tri-Edge is coming here.
They say there used to be a statue of a girl here.
A girl?
That's right. She was called Aura.
I wonder, why'd she disappear?
Who knows? Maybe she just lost her interest. Lost hope for this world.
What's that sound? Is that Tri-Edge? You bastard! Damn. What the hell? What the hell are you? This guy killed Shino. It's not over yet! Huh? What the? I was fighting Tri-Edge, but then... Damn it, I can't remember. Huh? I don't remember doing that. Reformatted? What's going on? What about my emails? Reformatted? What's going on?
So this is the Amalt OS background. Fantastic background. Right. So at this point here, guys, that's the introduction to .hack.gu Volume 1. Hope you all guys enjoyed, and if I feel like it, I might continue on and venture on with this and give you guys some more. For me, I will log out now because it is now New Zealand time, 1:28. Rightio, have a good night and enjoy.